start with Pochettino, how you take that?
Yeah, I think for me, it's just, like last game, if it's coming off the bench, if it's starting, is scoring and assisting and just making the difference for the team. I mean, I'm grinding every day in training, trying to get better and better each day, but I think that it's also like you got to take your opportunity when you come off the bench and when you start games, and because he puts trust in you to come on the pitch and you got to repay him. So I think me coming off the bench and scoring last game was big.
When you look at this team and being together for a period of time, which is a luxury nowadays, what's the biggest improvement you've seen in the squad before the friendlies to where you are today after the friendlies?
Yeah, I said it a little bit ago, but I think just the mentality just kind of to forget and to move on from games. I think everybody's had a long enough career now to know that you can't get down about football matches. Things might not go your way. You're gonna have a bad day. Yeah, it's football at the end of the day. But I think the mentality of the guys just to bounce back 3 days later and just know that it's another opportunity to make amends or to go again and to play the way we did against Trinidad is huge.
Special was to play along with your brother an official match against the team.
It was probably the most proudest moment of my life. I mean, me and my brother probably have one of the most special connections that you can have. We've grown up since I was 6 and maybe he was 4 when we started playing together on the pitch, and from that point on, we've just been best friends our whole lives. And for me to be on the pitch with him, especially representing the national team, was one of the biggest moments. And standing next to him, I know the game didn't really go the way that it was supposed to go, but still, to have that moment of walking out and standing side by side with him was definitely one of the best moments of my
How
career.
proud were your parents?
Yeah, very proud. Like I said, the result didn't really go the way on the day, but still, to see us on the pitch together and to be linking up passes and to just be standing next to each other and representing the national team was an amazing moment, and they were very happy.
Any memories of the competitiveness between you two, or just the dynamic of that 6-4 brotherly competitive love, but also competition?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, ever since I can grow up, I mean, we were always super competitive on the pitch and with video games and with this and that. But I think what also separated us maybe from other brothers and stuff like that was we knew how to separate the pitch things and the competitive things from actually being brothers and loving each other and being there for each other. And I think we never took anything on the pitch seriously. And I think that was what's special about our relationship and has helped us get to today.
What have you seen from Pochettino and just his style and schemes?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I think he's an amazing coach. I think how he handles the players and how he talks to us and how he makes us feel is really amazing. And his ideas and how we want to play really fits my style of play and what I want to do on the pitch. And I think a lot of the guys. So I think we're still learning. We're still trying to find out some things. I mean, we have a lot of guys. I mean, there was 2 friendlies where there was completely 2 different teams, and not many of us have played together. So it's definitely like a trial error type thing in moments. But I think now, since we've been together for, I think it's been already 3 weeks, I think it's starting to really come along, and guys are really starting to understand the style of play and what he wants and what we're trying to do on the pitch as a team. And we're getting even more training time together to work on these schemes and film. So I think it's really good, and it's heading in the right direction.
As you guys have kind of grown together as a team, what do you feel like you've learned about this group that maybe has surprised you?
I would definitely say the mentality. I think the Switzerland game onto the Trinidad game, I think for me, I was really proud of the way that the guys handled the situation. I think there's a lot of things going on around the scenes, stuff like that, but I think for everybody have the tunnel vision and just to focus on what's next, because, as a footballer, you're always going to be under the microscope of things that you can't control, and people are going to have their opinions, this, that. But I think that the guys really did a good job of just handling everything and just knowing, like, listen, we're at a tournament now. All we can do is win games and do the best we can. And in football, it's also about having fun and not paying attention to anybody else and just going out there and just doing the best you can.
Is there a particular player that you feel you have connected with both on and off the pitch?
I could name 26 guys on the team that I really love as a guy and as a person and as a friend. But I think the beauty of this team is everybody just gets along. Everybody wants to hang out and be with each other. I think we had like 15 guys in a room playing video games at one point this trip. Like it's been fun. It's been a great time with the guys. And listen, you're here for over a month and a half, traveling around, playing cards, doing whatever. So I think, yeah, for me, I could say anybody.
And with that unity and taking one game at a time, what's the speech regarding this cup and seeing the future for the World Cup next year?
Yeah, I think like I said, the close-knit, the togetherness that we have will only benefit going into the World Cup, and I think that's the biggest thing for us is continuing to, grow closer and closer, and especially on the pitch, getting better and better as a team, and we'll be ready for the World Cup. I mean, from the film that I've seen so far, I think that they're really good on the counterattack and they play direct. So we got to be ready for that and for second balls and for a real fight. I think that every game in a tournament's more of a fight than in league play. Sometimes it's different, but international football is more fighting, just getting after it, and I think we have to be ready for that always. I think everybody's going to have confidence, which is the good thing. After a 5-0 win. So we got to continue to keep that. I think we can't get out of hand with it, of course, because when you win 5-0, maybe you can take the gas off the pedal a little bit. So I think for us, it's just going into this next game and just being ready and playing like we did last game, but also being down to earth a little bit.
Thanks, Brenden.
Thanks, guys.
Max.